Of course, your great fictitious graduate is Treasury Secretary Tweet Kiner. Can you imagine if a real Treasury Secretary made those kinds of decisions? Now I know what you're gonna say. Daitmas, you're gonna say, we've got Dr. Seuss. Guess what? We are all tired of hearing about Dr. Seuss. Face it, the man rhymed for food with a snooze. In the literary community, that's called cheating. Your insecurity is so great, Daitmas, that you don't even think you deserve a real party. I'm sorry, what the hell is this thing? It looks like a story from a set of Survivor, Nova Scotia. Seriously, it looks like something a bear would use at an AA meeting. No, Daitmas, you must stand tall. Raise your heads high and feel proud. Because if Harvard, Yale, and Princeton are your self-involved, vain, name-dropping with the brothers, you are the cool, sexually confident, lacrosse-playing younger sibling who knows how to throw a party and looks good in the town fest. Brown, of course, is your lesbian sister who never leaves a room. And Penn, Columbia, and Cornell, well, frankly, who gives a shit? Yes, I've always had a special bond with this girl. In fact, this is my second time coming here. When I was 17 years old and I'm touring colleges, way back in the forum 1980s, I came to Daitmas. Daitmas was a very different place back then. I made a trip up from Boston on the mule. After asking the blacksmiths in Westland for directions, I came to this beautiful campus. No dormitories had been built yet, so I stayed with a family of fur traders in the Wild River Junction. It snowed heavily during my visit and I was trapped here for 4 months. I was forced to eat the mule, who a week earlier had been forced to eat the fur traders. Still, I loved Daitmas and I vowed to return. But fate dealt a heavy blow. With no money, I was forced to enter a small local chemical school, a pole-setting sword on a muddy elbow of the Trash River. I was a miserable wretch and to this day I cannot help but wonder, what if I had gone to Daitmas? If I had gone to Daitmas, I might have spent at least some of my college years outside, and today I might not be allergic to all plants of life as well as most types of rock. If I had gone to Daitmas right now, I'd be wearing a fleece-down instead of lace-down. If I had gone to Daitmas, I still wouldn't know the second verse to the dear old Daitmas. Face it, none of you do. You all remember that part. If I had gone to Daitmas, I'd have a liver the size and consistency of a beanbag chair. Finally, if I had gone to Daitmas, today I'd be getting an honorary degree at Harvard. Imagine how awesome that would be. You are a great school, and you deserve a historical commencement address. That's right, I want my message today to be forever remembered because it changed the world. To do this, I must suggest ground-breaking policy. Winston Churchill gave his famous Iron Curtain speech at Westminster College in 1946. JFK outlined his nuclear disarmament policy at American University in 1963. Today, I would like to step forward my own policy here at Daitmas, and I call it the Conan Doctrine. Under the Conan Doctrine, all bachelor degrees will be upgraded to the master's degrees. All master's degrees will be upgraded to PhDs. And all MBA students will be immediately transferred to a white-collar prison. Under the Conan Doctrine, Winter Carnival will become Winter Carnival and be moved to Rio. Clothing will be optional, all expenses paid by the Alumni Association. Your nickname, the Big Green, will be changed to something more kick-ass, like the Jade Blade, the Siphon Avenger, or simply Limezilla. The D-Plan and Quarter system will finally be updated to the 164 system. Semesters will last 3 days. Students will be encouraged to take 48 semesters off. They must, however, be on campus during the sophomore 4th of July. Under the Conan Doctrine, I will reinstate tube stock, and I will punish those who try to replace it with free stock. Lifting and beer are a much better combination than a fit and a beer. I happen to know that in 2 years, they are going to downgrade free stock to desk stock. 7 hours of fun sitting quietly on your desk. Don't let those bastards do it. And finally, under the Conan Doctrine, our commencement speakers who shamelessly pander with cheap inside references designed to get childish applause will be forced to apologize to the greatest graduating class in the history of the world, Daitmas class of 2011 rules. Besides policy, another hallmark of great commencement speech is deep, profound advice, like reach the stars. Well, today, I'm not going to waste your time with empty cliches. Instead, I'm going to give you a real practical advice that you will need to know if you are going to survive the next few years. First, adult acne lasts longer than you think. I almost canceled 2 days ago because I had a jet on my eye. Guys, this is important. You cannot iron a shirt while wearing it. Here's another one. If you leave on ramen noodles for too long, you lose all feelings in your hands and your stools becomes a white gel. And finally, wearing colorful canvas high tops beneath your graduation robe is a great way to tell your classmate that this is just the first of many horrible decisions you plan to make with the rest of your life. Of course, there are many parents here and I have a real advice for them as well. Parents, you should write this down. Many of your children, you haven't seen them in 4 years. Right now, you are about to see them every day when they come out of the basement to tell you the Wi-Fi isn't working. If your child majored in finance or philosophy, you have good reason to be worried. The only place they are now really qualified to get a job is ancient Greece. Good luck with that degree. The topic today on East Vlog is gonna be murder, so once they start handing out diplomas, you should slip out in the middle of the case. And I have to tell you this, you will spend more money framing your child's diploma than they will earn in the next 6 months. It's tough out there, so be patient. The only people hiring right now are Panera Bread and Mexican drug cartels.